Everyone, welcome back. I'm Katie, and this is an extra video today because I wanted to do my Spring into Christian Fiction Readathon a wrap-up separately. So here we go. So I am very happy to say I completed every prompt. Don't worry if you didn't, there's no pressure. If you read one, that is great, and I am so happy that you did and happy that you were part of this. Let me know what your favorite book was that you read for the Readathon, or your favorite book this month if you didn't join the Readathon. Well, last month, April. But I completed every prompt. I did change some books around though, because some, one had to be returned to the library, so that didn't help any. One I didn't think I was going to get to, but I did end up getting to it, so. And the other one I didn't get to, so I ended up switching with another one. All right, so anyway, so for a book with a blue cover, I read Wish Dress by Nadine Brandes, which was the buddy read. Blue cover, yes, blue. That's blue. I mean, it's kind of like a purpley blue, but it's still blue. All right, next one was a book you keep looking at but never picked up to read. My first choice was Shadows in the Mind's Eye, but I didn't end up getting to that, by Jane Eyre Trump. I'm currently reading it. Hopefully we'll finish it this week, but I didn't get to finish it, so I switched it out for Never Miss by Melissa Coslin, which I do have a copy of. And I talk about all these books in my wrap-up, so check it out if you want to see all my thoughts on these. But I did read this one, and I did enjoy it. So I have been looking at this one on my bookshelf for like a good 6 months or whatever, so definitely glad I picked that one up. All right, next one is for number 3, which was A Bird on the Cover, or in the title. I was going to read Mark of the Raven by Morgan L. Busey, but I didn't get to it, so I switched it out with Vivid by Ashley Bustamante, and a very small, but there is a tiny bird in the background of that image, like really small, like a little yellow bird, so it counts. All right, so next one was for reread an old favorite, and I read A Lady of Secret Devotion by Tracy Peterson. Did get to that one, and I did really enjoy that one. I enjoyed all those books, even though I couldn't remember what they were about. If you watched the wrap-up, you'll know. All right, the next one was A Book That Smells Nice, or a book that is set during Easter time. And for that one, I read The Metropolitan Affair by Jocelyn Green, and it still smells good. It was a brand new book, so I always like that brand new smell. I know some of you like vintage book smells, but I love a brand new book smell. It smells good. So I picked this one up. It was one of the first ones that I smelled, and I was like, yeah, I'll use that one. So I did really enjoy this one. My first Jocelyn Green. I know, I'm a new fan, but I did enjoy this one, and so I read it and loved it. So that was definitely part of my readathon. Next prompt was Flowers on the Cover, and for that one I read Before I Called You Mine by Nicole Deese, and I love this one again. We had some really good books for the readathon, but I love this one, and again, talk about it in my wrap-up, but I did really like it. Contemporary romance with a pretty hard-hitting message, but it was good. All right, the next one was 7. Read a book that has new life. So I was going to read The Pharaoh's Daughter by Misu Andrews. Never got to it. It was just, had a lot going on and never got to it. So I read, really? You know what I did? I put Wish Dress for that as well. I mean, you can combine prompts, it's fine, but I wanted to read one book per thing. I'm so, my brain. But I tend to actually put in a different book for that. So, I mean, obviously combine prompts. I don't care, it's okay. But I'm going to put in this one instead. I can't believe I put Wish Dress for 2 prompts. I didn't even realize that. But Lilac Cottage by Carrie Pagels. This is the second book in a series. Still need to read the first one, but I read this one for a review. And I did like it a lot. And this is about a girl who, she starts a new life on Mackinac Island. So it definitely has that new life feel to it. So that one counts. All right. So the next one, my brain, was for read a book that has, a book that gives you a sunshine feeling. And for that one, I read, I keep dropping my pens out of my journal. A Lady of Hidden Intent by Tracy Peterson. That's one of the other books in the Ladies of Liberty series. Really enjoyed it still. So yeah, so it did give me a sunshine feeling, so it was an old favorite. 9 was a short book under 250 pages, and I read by the Waters of Babylon by Misu Andrews, and this was under 200 pages, so I really enjoyed this one. And yeah, so nice and short, and knocks off another book off my Misu Andrews list that I want to read. Alrighty, and then last was read the first book in a series, and that one I read A Lady of High Regard by Tracy Peterson. So this was the first book in that Ladies of Liberty series, and again, I really enjoyed it. So I want to thank you all for joining me on this so much fun journey, because you have no idea how much I love readathons. Even before I started my first channel, this was like one of my main goals on the channel was to do readathons. And so I look forward to doing my next one. I do another one in October, so keep October open because we are going to have fun, because I even love that one even more than the spring one. So make sure to stay tuned for that. It's called Journey Through the Bible Readathon, and it is so much fun. And I just love doing that one. I love doing this one too, but the other one is even more fun. But yeah, so thank you to everyone for joining in. I'm sorry I wasn't so active on Instagram. I wanted to be. I wanted to share like all my pics and stuff, but then because I just got lazy, and I'm sorry. Instagram's hard for me to post sometimes. Like a lot of times I just tend to forget to take pictures and post, but I will try to do better for the next readathon. So I hope you enjoyed this fun readathon. Thank you for everyone for joining in and reading as much as you could, because it means a lot to me when you guys just get as much excited as I do for readathons. So thanks everyone, and I will see you all in the next video.